Okay. It's time to show those people on YouTube that I'm a professional Legion TD player. Now, having said that, do I even go any wisps here, or is it 0 wisps and some send on level 2 so I can get a second one of these? I'm just gonna wing it. I always wing it. At least I got the bear to fall back on, in case I can't afford the second alchemist. But I think I need to do a send for level 2. I think I can get 1 wisp. I don't think I go any more than that. I haven't really tried this build, but I've got fake familiar with... Well, I've tried it years ago, but... So you get 256 gold or something like that. Or 266 gold. From 2 levels. Plus the 170. Should have enough for a Goblin Alchemist. But you have to put something down on the next level. I might be able to get away with like a Dwarf Fighter on level 2. To buy time. Do you see what I mean? And then a second Goblin Alchemist. I think that's kind of what it is. Like I said, I'm just going to be winging it. And if it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, then I'm going to be in an awkward spot, which is normally what happens. Let me look at this. I think if you did 0 wisps, then you have to send something. Because I had 70 gold. You're going to get 120 gold. Yeah, I have to just send like 1 militia, don't I? Not even that. It's 180 gold, isn't it, for Alchemist? So why can't I just build an Alchemist next turn? Yeah, that'll be fine. Why am I panicking? Yeah, 119 gold seems a lot. I've been playing a bit of Legion TD too recently. You don't get as much gold, so it's throwing me off. Yeah, there you go. Job done. As for the next level, a polar bear will be really good as well. And then I should guarantee clear level 3. Easy. Quite a lot of people being safe on this team, not doing any pushing. You guys, we need to win. Forsen needs to pay the price. I don't see anyone with anything overpowered. I bet they've got a bunch of like elite archers and shite on their team. And water elementals. Hey, Crowville, welcome. Well, welcome, welcome. You made it. That's a given. Maybe go third then, since we're all being sensible. Or we send a sensible unit that can actually be productive. I feel like 2 alchemists could almost do really well on level 3. Even with a send, potentially. They do seem kind of insane. I will probably cancel this. Because it ain't going to give me enough for a bear. And I don't really want to build the other ones. Bear's really cool though. The rest of the stuff isn't that good. It's basically just alchemist and a bear. That's kind of the whole build here. Haven't I got to upgrade one of those for like level 5? Man, what is with this tactical leak? I was going to cancel this. I'm going to have to... I'm fake building it at the moment. Oh! There's the elite archers. Almost went ahead with that wisp. There's the elite archers. There they are. Don't know whether the bear's best in front, just so you get that slow effect off as fast as possible, or slightly behind. This is where I'm not a professional Legion TD, because I don't know whether it's better from behind. From the front, you get the effect, which is kind of what you'd want it for, although it will definitely get killed, whereas these are tankier. It has to survive. Kind of. It only has to survive. You think back. Alright, I'll go back. I mean, it's going to get the effect anyway, being that close to this guy. But it only really has to survive until they've kind of got there anyway. See what I mean? Now, now these ones at the back slow down, but the ones at the front don't slow down. But then again, you need them to catch up, don't you, anyway? You want to be able to attack some of them whilst the others are slowed. Take that, Blood Orc. Get out of here. There's no leak from me. Ooh, that's a nasty leak for Woodstone. At least they got some leak there. But I'm worried that their push is going to be really good. I should be able to get free one, I would think. I'm going to get a bunch of kills from this. So this is no longer going to be a game where I'm suddenly behind the whole time. I'm going to have a much easier time. Which means it probably doesn't go onto YouTube. That Blood Orc is bullying my Alchemist. Will I get revenge? Yes, I do. Right, now let's have a look at the gold. It's 161. Goblin Blast at 220. This is an awkward spot now. Maybe I just reroll. I've already got the bear. I've got a couple of these. I don't want to... I suppose you can get one Watcher. Because it's basically just for this level. I kind of feel like these would still kill level 4, but they do take extra damage from level 4, so... But then again, even if I leaked, it wouldn't be a big deal. So, how much greed are we pushing here? I say go all out, trying to push as many Goblin Alchemists into the Goblin Blasters. I say screw it. I'm going to take a hit here. I know I'm going to take a hit. But I'm up for it. I'm up for it. I want to see how many big boys I can get. It's going to be painful. We're going to definitely leak. Quite a bit more than I want. But like I say, I'm down to clown. What I might do is I might actually push. And I get the Goblin Blaster anyway. And I should be good for level 5. It's a lot of pigs, but there's somewhat reason behind the madness. Also, I'm not even sure if one Watcher would have been enough to stop that death. Kind of see this as an opportunity more than anything. Because I can give some gold back to the rest of the team. Because I got some gold from the previous level. That'll help them. And then I get enough gold at the end of this level, surely. Only 4 gold is needed for the Goblin Blaster. There you go. And then Info 5. Not guaranteed to clear this level, because it's still going to do bonus damage first is what I got. Streamer with a heart of gold. I think I'm not happy unless I'm basically pushing my luck and not playing it safe. Like I say, what I did with that last level. I could have easily just put down a Watcher or something else to not leak. But I want to always be trying to push my luck to get more value or something. You know, try stuff. See if it works. I'm an innovator. Should be able to go one more Wisp, an Alchemist, and then at the end of... I mean, they got an Aura, so someone's... Have they got an Aura? Yeah, they got a negative Aura, so... Almost seems like someone's sent. Look at that Goblin Blaster go. He makes a joke at this level. No problem. Yeah, if you get the... No, actually... You'd think I would still be able to clear level 6 even with what I have. Because the units aren't so vulnerable. Out with it. Weird leak again. But I don't want to build any of these free. I have no interest and I only need one bear. So the only thing I can really build is this, right? If there was like something else here that was like potentially useful, like even Obsidian statue or something for lifesteal, I would go for it. But there really is nothing I want to sort of fall back on. I just don't want to. So I can't get that anyway, so that'll be fine. And then at the end of this you can guarantee get another Goblin Blaster. Goblin Blast is good, but the Alchemist not good on level 7 because piercing damage versus his light armor, and I'm still going to have one that's left over. You could almost, just for level 7's sake, if I did that, info 6, and then with the gold, do that. See? So I'm not left over with a Goblin Alchemist that's going to die in like 5 hits to level 7. I think that would be the better play, actually. Told you I'm a professional. Everyone in the YouTube comments type Witty is a professional at Legion TD. Now that you've all typed that, enjoy the rest of the video. Well, we better send. I'm going to send Blood Orc and maybe a Ferb or something. And then if I can do a Witch Doctor after that, I'll do that too, depending if anyone's leaked. Right, so we do that. Then we got 48 gold, which you can do a couple of acolytes. We're not going to do that. We're not falling back for that. We're just going heavy on this because this is going to be really good late game, mid to late game. We just push that Goblin Blasters, and then we get a reroll and hopefully get an aura that does damage. Lifesteal or damage would be nice. But normally my rerolls are awful. I normally get really bad rerolls. I don't think it's going to let me get a Witch Doctor. I can get a Spirit though.
Someone call for the doctor.
That sounds like a Witch Doctor. Up farm. Not just yet. See, yeah, I'm good versus level 7. That gives me confidence, that does. That's a nice arc. Nice position. The slow boy's done his job. And the Goblin Blasters have tons of health, so it's time to push. That's a nice comfortable clear. They got much worse clear on their side, which is good to see. But they might have a good push. We got a good push though. We've actually been kind of sensible. That weird pig play I did, I think, might have actually worked off to give everyone a good sensible push. The pig play of truth. See? If I got some gold, then I can give some of it back. It just makes sense, really. In Legion TD, if you fall behind, it's so hard to get back. They got king upgrades there. All you need is just a few kills. Just an extra like plus 12 or plus 20 gold can make all the difference in Legion TD. Because so many times you'll not have that gold. You'll just get completely screwed over. You'll just be like 4 gold shy of this really cool tower. And then you have to go, oh, I have to build the rubbish one now. Why I'm not upgrading the lumber amount. You do the... You get free 1. So free 1, then 7-1, 7-2, 7-3, 7-4, so forth. So think 3-1, then 7-1. That's where you go. Wisp to lumber ratio. Oh, look at that. They've managed to save 1 more life. You think 4 wisps is more efficient? I don't know. It's always been 3-1 as far as I've seen it. Times change. Maybe it's changed. Who knows? Now we just push the Alchemist. May as well get another Wisp since you got that. Hang on a second. Info 8. Yes, I could upgrade Alchemist again. Free Alchemist. 3 Goblin Blasters plus another Alchemist. Should be good for level 10. Tactical 40 leak -1. I can't remember. Was it 1 life or 2 lives they lost? I felt like it might be 2.
I am prepared. That's a given.
I never pay attention. Well, actually, wisps cost 50 gold, lumber costs 60 gold and 60 lumber. Then 80, 80 and 100, 100. So, you cannot really push lumber upgrade early because you won't be able to send. Goblin blasters fall off after level 17. That's if we get that far. If I got enough at the end of this, I might have had to send something. Oh my god, I can still do it. I can actually push that. And I can have that ticking along. Obviously I could have that to send the extra 80 lumber or whatever for a bit more income, but yeah, I think you better get in the push. Get that ticking along. And now, level 9 will give me like 251 gold. Which is easily enough for a Goblin Blaster, and probably, well, nothing else really, because I don't want to build anything else. I'm going to just be flat stubborn. I refuse to build anything else, even if I could chuck an Acolyte and upgrade it.
I am prepared.
There's definitely an argument, though, for 3-1 versus 4-0, because obviously 4-0 means you can send more, which more income for those next few levels. Totally understand it. I don't know what the answer is. Okay, 7-3. Is that too much? How much am I going to have at the end of this? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe get past this level and then see. Trash for perm, something like that. And just trash.
More lumber is required. Ready to work.
Out with it.
See, I got 200, 300. So you're going to be left with 80 gold, which is a shame that you can't do that.
More lumber is required.
Could get another polar bear and fully upgrade it, which is actually legit. Tempting.
Job done.
Normally I'd just push these. I think you should still do this. Because 1, they are better units overall. And 2, heavy armor is going to be a lot better than light armor on this one. Sitting there on 80 gold. But I don't want to build any of this. I'll have enough to kill 2. I don't know if I'll kill 3, to be honest with you. They didn't send much. Obviously too busy focusing on their king. Let's go for 2. If I get the right angle, then 3 might be possible as well. And that's a good angle. But I don't know if I'm going to have the juice to get that 3rd one down. Oh, I think I'm going to be cut short, to be honest. Yeah, you're going to be cut short. That's fair enough. That's a good run. You're not going to have enough juice in the tank for it. Would a dwarf fighter or a watcher be enough to do the damage? Probably. But to be fair, if they sent even more than 1 militia, if I built anything from there, it would have been a waste. You still think no? All it would have to do is like 560 damage over those 30 seconds or so of fighting, which I think is quite realistic. Could manage that. They've leaked some kings. Revenge on Forsen. Not even Legolas can carry. And Forsen's good at Legion TD. I don't know, they've got some weird strategy on mind. We might almost want to start upgrading the king. I don't know, I don't trust them. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't trust them. Don't want to get like 1 shot on level 14 or something like that. Because they didn't send much, did they? I feel like we should play against them. This is like a safer strategy. Because we'll get income for it as well.
Out with it for my brothers.
I'm going to upgrade this. Even though I could push. We should win the arena actually. Legolas has got barely anything. So I could actually just save. Because what I can do is 2 pushes. Or I upgrade him to a blaster. So I think you do 2 pushes really. Because I've got a nice 140 gold there. So I think that works out quite nicely. We don't guarantee win the arena, but I think we've got more value than them. Because they've pushed a little bit harder. Yeah, Legolas does like to push his luck. He got the elite archers. So he's doing some funky build with that. The elite helicopter's really nice. That's it, lads. Push forward to victory. I'll take it. They got the highest score, but for how long? So, Razor, if you can get 7-4 plus, like you guys need to... It's a bit harder for Woodstone because he leaked earlier. But you got 2k value. You don't need it. You should definitely be pushing when you can. Razor.
Research complete.
2k value is comfortable, easy. That's enough for level 12.
No one shall be the wiser.
Question is, how many more of these am I going to get? I can probably get one more and then re-roll.
It has begun.
The second polar bear wouldn't have even been that bad. It's just nice to have a guaranteed cold aura, but in that position, I am guaranteed that cold aura to last as long as it needs to.
For my brothers, that's a given.
If I'm going to go for... They might do a Sen on level 12. I think that's not impossible either. But Razor's got 2k, so I feel more confident pushing now. It's just movement speed slow, yeah. It's not that special. It's just there to sort of stop a few at the back from catching up too quickly, which will reduce their DPS. Soap going for the tactical leak.
Research complete.
Well, I got 7-6 now. I don't need to go any higher than that. That's good enough for now. Legolas might go 7-7, but if he did, I don't think he'd go 7-7 because he didn't have that much value. So I'm going to sit at 7-6. I think that's a good amount to sit on. We can do King again. Get some income from this. We only need to make sure that the damage is really high. That's the main thing. And then when and if they send, then you can burst up the hit points.
My bidding.
As long as we got a good solid amount of damage and we don't find ourselves with our pants down.
I cannot summon
My brothers. It has begun.
I'm going to reroll.
research complete. Job's done.
Pretty trash, to be honest. The cannon's good, though. I'm not even sure the priest is bad with the goblin. Even the priest has potential. I know the cannon unupgraded sucks, but
My brothers, that's a given.
I want to start investing in only cannons now. Cannons are good. Yes, cannons are good.
Job
I was
done.
thinking about it down here. And I didn't get an aura, which is what I was kind of wanting. Upgrade priest. I don't know how much I want to put in priests. I know that upgraded cannons are really, really good. They're just always good. They're just, as long as these guys can tank, and I've got a really strong front line, they're going to be doing out some good damage. And especially when level 17 comes along. Whereas priests, maybe they're useful, maybe not. I don't know how much of a goal commitment they are in comparison to how useful cannons are going to be. These two are going for tactical leaks. Soap. Paying the price. Well. Do we need to upgrade the king anymore? I don't know. I feel like 28-0 is good. Food. Just a few more. Just so everyone's got a bit more income. And then that's it. What I want is I want it to have a point where we got so much lumber that when they do send, we can just finish off the king. We sort of like go 2/3 on the king or something, you know? And then you send, and if they send, then you can still finish off the king, or at least get most of the king's upgrades finished off. That's what I'm after.
Build more.
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 Research complete. Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
I'll do one scatter and one huge. Just because it's level 13. I'd say if you can go 7-5, you should do. I mean, you might not need it, but if the game goes longer than 17, then you definitely do. And if you're going to do it, then now's the time. Like, the earlier the possible, the better. Because it's not going to be better going 7-5 in like a couple of levels' time, is it?
That's a given. No one shall be the wiser.
Gonna upgrade these bad boys. I'm proper ready for level 14 if they do send. 5 of these.
Upgrade complete.
Enlighten me. Thy bidding.
That's a good spot to be in, I think.
Out with it. It has begun. No one shall be the wiser. I am prepared.
Let's see what they do.
For my brothers.
They didn't. They might go 16. I reckon that's a possibility. But I don't think cannons are going to be terrible on 16, so at least I can rely on that. I think maybe, yeah, just don't push anymore. I think there's a good chance they go 16 because they're already a life down, so they might not want to go 17. I can't say I've got anything that's super good versus 16. You could even make infantry, but then they're going to be useless. And I was tempted to get a couple of Zeuses.
Thy bidding. That's a given. My brothers. It has begun.
Build more farms. Job's done.
Enlighten me.
Job's done. Build more farms. Research complete.
I am prepared.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete. More gold is required.
You can try one priest or something, but
More gold is required. More gold is required. More gold is required.
Thy bidding.
it's getting nervous now. Palms are sweaty.
Out with it.
Mum's spaghetti. They've been leaking a lot, but it almost seems like they're trying to leak so they can get more time to send on 16. I'm always looking at it from like a negative point of view. This is why I wanted to do some king upgrades as well, so we'd have a bit more gold to actually build for 16 in case. Maybe they go 17, but I mean if they do, then they've already spent on upgrading their king as well, so it's not like we've wasted on the king where they've skipped it, so they're going to have as much to send as possible. Do I dare do another reroll? I think that's a possibility, honestly.
Job Job's done. Research complete.
Okay,
No one shall be the wiser. That's a given.
I can take that. I'll get a couple of those. That'll be fine.
Job's done. Yes.
Take that over the priest.
Upgrade complete.
That's a given. I am prepared.
I mean, you got priest anyway, but
Job's done. Yes.
Out with it.
let's get a couple of these for level 17.
No one shall be the wiser.
Upgrade complete.
Has begun.
Okay, the moment of truth. 17 gold. Feels like they're going to send, to be
Job's
honest.
done.
Oh, ammo for cannon. Shit. I think I got it just in time. Thanks for the reminder. Oh, they did. A double fire lord and a kraken. Quite a bit. You guys have got one demon each. I got double fire. I should probably get quite slaughtered here, because my goblin blasters ain't really equipped for this. Alright, we'll obviously finish off the king now. And all we have to do is just not die. But we got war stomp. Have they been sniping? Because they've never seen our king ability. 70 is a lot to leak though. That's probably GG, isn't it?
What would you ask of me?
70 is a lot. But we'll see.
At your call.
I gotta get some good right clicks. Oh god, none of their demons are injured. Yeah, it might just be GG. It's a bit annoying because we didn't get to pop off ourselves, but very hard to right click any of this. Where's that kraken? I'm getting the fire lord at the moment. There's a kraken. There's a kraken. Oh god, that health's going down so fast. There's an orc warlock. That's perfect king control so far, but yeah, you can't do anything. That's too much spiky damage. God damn it. They cheated and went with 16. It's always a bit lame when they sneak in before you get like a big send as well. Yeah. Well, there you go. That was definitely a cheat. Filthy cheaters.